Alrighty. So we're just gonna head down the stairs here, watch your step.
Okay.
But we're about to enter the largest room in the cave called Titan's Temple.
Titan's Temple.
That's right. Such a great name for a great room. But if you look over the handrail, you'll see how far down we actually are. Like I said, Titan's Temple is 55 feet from the stream bed all the way up to the ceiling. With the largest room in the cave comes the largest stalagmite. Over the handrail, that's the Chinese Pagoda. The Chinese Pagoda is 11 foot tall, 4 feet in diameter, and is said to be about 500,000 years old.
500,000. That's amazing.
Yes.
So, and you mentioned before that they were a little fragile. So if I were to, not that I would ever would,
Right.
but if I were to like push on that, would it just like topple over?
It wouldn't. It's not that fragile. When they're small, they're much more fragile when they're big. Like
So
that.
this one's like a rock.
This
like
one,
a stone.
yeah. Yep, so that's pretty hardy rock right there. So right up here on the ceiling, these are some more soda straws that I talked about earlier, which are those stalactites that are very small and hollow in the middle. You can see a whole bunch of them forming up here on the ceiling.
So those are probably like 100 years old.
Yeah, those are roughly about 100 years old. Maybe some of them a little bit earlier, depending on the thickness. You can see some big ones like that. But those normally form in the cracks in the ceiling.
That's so cool.
These are inactive formations. This is a stalactite that we like to call the howling wolf or the praying hands.
So like tight or
Stalactite, yes.
Oh, tight, okay.
Yep. And then this is a stalagmite that we like to call the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Makes
now
sense.
these are both inactive. They were found knocked over in the stream bed, and we put them here so you can look and see the difference between the two formations.
Interesting.
And again, if you have your light and you get nice up and close to this, you can see how translucent calcite is, how easily that light passes right through the stone.
Can I touch it?
You can.
Is that like allowed?
Yeah, these are the only two formations in the cave that you are allowed to touch.
That's so cool. You said I'm allowed to. It's okay.
So you can see why that one's called the praying hands or the howling wolf.
Yeah.
And this one, the Chinese Pagoda, or the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
This, not to ruin the image, I see a peg. Here's the lower jaw, the snout, and then like eyes or ears, depending on.
I got the other day on a tour, I got the ice cream cone and the stack of pancakes.
I see both of those. This is really cool.
Yeah.
This is, I love it when I'm in caves and they just sort of open up.
Right.
It's like a whole other world.
You never know what's around the next corner, right?
Exactly. It's a whole other world
Yeah.
under here you never know about.